Rising tourism traffic from India and educational collaborations will ensure that our ties continue to thrive across generations. India has long been an educational destination for many Kenyans, and we are fortunate to have some of our alumni join us today evening. The India-Kenya story is incomplete without acknowledging the integral contribution of the 44th tribe of Kenya, the Indian origin Asian Kenyan community. Quite a few of them are present here today. The community has contributed to Kenya's economic progress while enriching its multicultural fabric. They act as a bridge of friendship between our nations. As we look ahead, we see a bright future for the partnership between India and Kenya based on old, strong foundations and new emerging opportunities. I want to profoundly thank our friends led by the Honorable Prime Cabinet Secretary for celebrating India's Republic Day and our mutual friendship today evening, both its rich past and its brilliant future. Before concluding, I would like to thank the Indian corporate sponsors who have supported today's reception: Bank of India, brand darling of the Godrej Group, Tata Magadi Chemicals, Ken India Insurance, Bank of Baroda, Tata International, Larsen & Toubro, Best Core, Exim Bank, and McCoffee. Your support exemplifies the strong ties between India and Kenya and underscores the role of business in fostering closer relations. I would also like to appreciate the artists who will shortly perform for us: the Bharatnatyam team led by Ms. Sushma Reddy, the yoga team led by Dr. Kapil Kesari, and the musicians Mr. Kirit Patni, Mr. Manish Atre, and Ms. Janani. The food today is courtesy of Chef Rahul Wali from Kashmir in the north of India and Chef Vel Murugan from Tamil Nadu in the south of India, who have traveled from India to bring the authentic flavors of their region to us. Once again, we thank you for joining us on this special day. Asante sana, dhanyavad. And I now have the distinct pleasure of inviting His Excellency Dr. MUSALIA MUDAVADI, Prime Cabinet Secretary and Cabinet Secretary Foreign and Diaspora Affairs and Chief Guest for today evening, to deliver his remarks. Sir.
Your Excellency, Ambassador Namgyar Kampa, Cabinet Secretaries and senior government officials present, His Excellency Bain Rosom, Ambassador of the State of Eritrea and Dean of the Diplomatic Corps, Madame Zainab Bangura, Under Secretary General and Head of the United Nations Office in Nairobi. Let me also recognize the Vice Chief of the Defense Forces, General Omenda, members of the Diplomatic Corps, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Namaste. Hamjambo. It is an honor to join you this evening to celebrate India's 76th Republic Day, a day that marks the enduring spirit of a great democracy and civilization. India and Kenya share a bond that is rich and invigorating as chai. Steeped in history and culture. By the way, did you know that in 1498, Vasco da Gama, en route to India, first anchored in Malindi? In many ways, Kenya was the bridge that connected the world to India. Following Kenya's independence in December 1963, the government of India established a resident mission in Nairobi and a consulate in Mombasa. The Kenya government also established a resident mission in New Delhi in 1969. These missions are the foundations of the enduring friendship that Kenyans and Indians enjoy today. India is one of Kenya's leading development partners. Its public and private investments have supported our priority sectors, including health, manufacturing, education, finance, environment, security, information and communication technology, agriculture, and food security. The government of India has also stood by Kenya during times of emergencies. It provided humanitarian assistance supplies, including relief food, medical supplies, and equipment to the victims of the floods in Kenya in May last year. Today, this bridge is stronger than ever. Between the 4th and 6th of December 2023, His Excellency President Dr. William Ruto visited India, where he held fruitful discussions with His Excellency Prime Minister Narendra Modi. These engagements reaffirmed the deep friendship between our nations, one that spans decades and opens new avenues for collaboration. India is Kenya's third largest source of imports. But our relationship is far more than economic, it is deeply personal. Indian-inspired chapati, samosas, and biryani are staples in Kenyan households. And today, I'm dressed in this fashion. And as for the chai, we Kenyans have made it our own. But let me add that India has not just exported flavors, it has shared its spirit of creativity and innovation, which resonate deeply with Kenya's journey. I am delighted to highlight one significant development in our partnership. Kenya has welcomed the Export-Import Bank of India, Exim Bank, to establish its East Africa representative office in Nairobi. This move is a testament to the confidence India has in Kenya as a regional financial hub. On May 31st, 2024, I was honored to inaugurate this office, a milestone that underscores Nairobi's status as the gateway for trade and investment in East Africa and beyond. Exim Bank has already supported key sectors in Kenya, including energy, textiles, and agriculture, aligning with our national development priorities. And as we speak, they came in with a facility of $250 million, which we hope will be drawn down so that we can get even more. Our nations also share a history of liberation. Gandhi's philosophy of non-violence inspired Kenya's freedom fighters, including Mzee Jomo Kenyatta, as we pursued independence from colonial rule. This shared legacy reminds us that our bonds are built on more than trade. They are built on shared ideals of freedom and progress. On the multilateral front, Kenya and India continue to work closely in areas of common interest, including peace, security, and financing for sustainable development, whilst harnessing and amplifying the voices of the global South. Both our nations call for reforms of the United Nations Security Council, reforms in the international financial architecture, climate change mitigation, and strengthening of the United Nations office at Nairobi and the UN Environmental Programme, UNEP, and UN habitat. As we commemorate this day, let us celebrate not just the achievements of India, but also the strength of our enduring friendship. Together, we embody a relationship that is balanced, deeply rooted, and full of promise, an economic and cultural yoga pose, if you will. On my own behalf and that of the people of Kenya, I convey my warm congratulations to Her Excellency, the High Commissioner, and to the people of India. Now, please charge your glasses. I think we could do one also on the podium. All right. May I now invite you all to join me in a toast to the good health and long life of Her Excellency President Draupadi Murmu and His Excellency Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and to the continuous warm and cordial relations between Kenya and India. Cheers.
Check. Thank you so much, sir, for the words and the toast. I would now like to take this opportunity to call upon the Cabinet Secretaries, Her Excellency Rebecca Miano, CS Tourism and Wildlife, Her Excellency Miss Mercy Wanjau, Secretary to Cabinet, His Excellency Eliud Owalo, Deputy Chief of Staff, Executive of President. Please make your way on the stage for a photo. Also, may I request Director General of United Nations Office in Nairobi, Madam Rebi, to come on the stage, please. Can we also get the Dean of the Diplomatic Corps on stage, please? Also the Ambassador of Eritrea. Ladies and gentlemen, I think they do deserve a round of applause, please. Thank you to our esteemed guests for your gracious participation. You may now join the gathering. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our chief guest, His Excellency Dr. MUSALIA MUDAVADI. Now, initially I had mentioned about a trailer for a documentary on Indians in Kenya. It is a tribute to the rich history and contributions of the Indian diaspora to this country. This documentary is a joint initiative between the High Commission of India and the United Asian Network, an organization dedicated to fostering unity and celebrating the diverse contributions of the Indian community in Kenya. So, ladies and gentlemen, to unveil the trailer for the documentary of Indians in Kenya, may I kindly request you all to take a look at the screen right here on the stage. Can the photographers please move aside?
When the first migrants from India arrived on the Kenya-Uganda Railway, they brought with them not just hopes and dreams, but the resilience and vision that would shape